from him. We knew he was good. We had no idea he was going to be this good.
Listen, I was a hell of a player. I don't think I ever averaged 44 points in a 6-game span.
He got a lot of me in him. You know what? Hold on. No, seriously, though. Don't look it, because, it looks slow and lethargic, but he always get there.
Luka Doncic's impact on the NBA has been remarkable right from the start. His exceptional skills and dominance against tough defenses have earned him widespread praise across the league. Despite being under 25, Luka's already spent close to a decade playing at a professional level, which means he's faced numerous comments, both positive and negative, about his game. Yet, receiving high praise from NBA legends isn't something that happens every day. It's an immense honor and can be a spine-tingling moment. Let's dive into what some of the NBA's legends have said about Luka and his extraordinary game. Luka Doncic and Basketball Hall of Famer Dirk Nowitzki only played one season together back in 2018. The two, however, have developed a special bond that has seen them share moments even outside of basketball. In an interview with Eurohoops, the German superstar shared his experience of playing alongside Luka Doncic. "We've developed a great relationship, of course. It's a little sad that I only got to play with him for 1 year. He's such a special talent. So good at reading the floor, an unbelievable all-around game. I would say he's better than me now than I've ever been in my prime. That's how good he is at 23 already. It's been a pleasure to be around him. He's a good kid. He wants to do well. So that's been fun, and we've had a good relationship, and we stay in touch. I'm always there for him if he needs something or has a question. If he's going through something, obviously I'll try to help him out." Luka's knack for delivering clutch moments was on full display as he nailed a game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer against the Boston Celtics. This standout play caught the eye of Magic Johnson, likely relishing in his rival's defeat, and he openly applauded Luka's performance. Luka Doncic's game-winning three-pointer against the Celtics last night further proves why he is a once-in-a-lifetime player and MVP candidate. The Mavericks have one of the most explosive offenses in the league, and once their defense catches up, they're going to be contending for NBA championships for years to come. While some may critique Magic's frequent Twitter remarks, this particular acknowledgement about Doncic's exceptional talent couldn't be more on point. Luka's rare skill set continues to evolve, posing a daunting challenge for the rest of the league as he matures over the years. Luka's court wizardry captivates everyone, and it's no different for NBA champion Kevin Garnett, known for his passion for basketball. The Boston Celtics legend recently showered high praise on the 24-year-old Slovenian guard, tipping him as his favorite for the MVP race. "I love Luka's pace. I love Luka's maturity. You see his maturity. You see how he's been playing with older men or older people in his life. You see it." KG continued his praise. "He's not afraid of anything in the league. He goes at some of the best defenders the same way and makes them look like they're not that great of defenders. He has a pace, you can't speed him up, and he's figured out the league." 13 minutes before the Suns and Mavericks tipped off their Game 7 of the NBA playoffs, Dallas star Luka Doncic stood on the court and donned a headset for an interview with Turners inside the NBA. It was a harmless video that took 60 seconds to make, but Hall of Famers and inside the NBA colleagues, Shaq and Charles Barkley, ripped the idea of a player, especially of Luka's caliber, having an interview before a game of such importance. "There's no way in the world I would have done an interview before this game. I love that kid, but there ain't no way I'm doing an interview before the game. I don't care if it's my mother, my father, or anybody out there." "Yeah, I was just gonna say that, I agree," O'Neal chimed in, while imagining a scenario where the Mavericks lose and Doncic blames it on lack of concentration after talking to the guys on TNT. Despite all their worries and criticism, Luka proved both Shaq and Chuck wrong by having a game-high 35 points, which was more than enough to lead the Mavericks over the Suns. However, Charles Barkley has shown his impressions about Luka before. He really enjoys Luka's game and thinks highly of him, hence why he was so harsh when Luka did the interview before Game 7. Luka is a special talent. He's a tough kid. The stuff he's doing right now at a young age is incredible. I don't think there is a ceiling for him. Barkley, of course, had some constructive criticism for Luka as well. He's got to learn to play off the ball a little bit more. I think one reason you saw this Dallas team get to the next level is because when Luka got hurt, other guys had to be more aggressive. That's high praise from one of the best players in the history of the NBA. There's plenty of ways to know that Dončić is a special talent. But hearing the ways NBA greats talk about him helps you understand how great he truly is. The NBA GOAT doesn't often talk to the media, let alone talk about other basketball players. LeBron fans might be surprised by this introduction, but we are talking about Michael Jordan right now. Michael rarely speaks in the public nowadays, but when he does, he gives us really interesting takes. The last time MJ talked about Luka was actually when Luka signed his deal with the Jordan brand. Following the deal, Jordan commented on how impressive Luka has been. Luka is a phenomenal player, and at such a young age, he's demonstrating skills that take many guys years to develop. It will be incredible to watch him continue to advance in the league. That's pretty much all you can get out of Michael Jordan nowadays, but still, it is the praise that he is giving to Luka that matters. NBA legend Steve Nash, who shares a history with the Mavericks and was a teammate of Dirk Nowitzki, sees Luka's game as a blend of Dirk's style and that of a point guard. With his Mavericks connection and close ties to Dirk, Nash brings a unique perspective. Reflecting on the wealth of great point guards and thrilling teams, Nash highlighted the significance of having a player like Luka Doncic leading the Mavericks. Lots of great point guards and lots of exciting teams. It's, I think, fitting that the Mavs got a combination of Dirk and a point guard to lead this team forward. Luka can do it all 3 levels, can get to his spot, can make his shots, can make others better, can be bigger, can be more agile, can be quicker than certain matchups. So you add it all up, and it's an incredible mix and a lot of talent. As soon as he came into the league, Luka began to receive many comparisons to the legendary Larry Bird. Some people believed that he could achieve that level of greatness, while others didn't. Some of the guys around the NBA world have said that he is like a combination of multiple players' skill sets. However, there is a Boston Celtics great who Luka Doncic's game actually reminds him of his own. That player is Kevin Garnett's Celtics teammate and 2008 Finals MVP Paul Pierce. While watching some highlights from a game between the Dallas Mavericks and the Portland Trail Blazers, Paul Pierce was very impressed by a Luka Doncic spin move and finish at the basket. He got a lot of me in him. This made Richard Jefferson smile, but the truth had his reasons for this. Hold on, his moves look slow and lethargic, but he always gets there. I mean, I am not talking about his skills passing the basketball, but when it comes to scoring abilities, me and him, we got a lot of things in common. You are not supposed to be athletic, but you get to the rim. You are not supposed to be quick, but you always get your shot off. A few moments later, when a clip of Luka Doncic airballing a short jumper came along, the truth added, "A lot of him reminds me of my game, but yeah, I would not have airballed it from that short." There may be some truth in Pierce's comments, as both his and Luka's game are extremely smooth, controlled, and never in a rush. They both aren't known for their athleticism, but they are more than capable at getting their shots off at the rim. They are both dangerous with the outside shot as well. If you put a smaller defender on either one, they would post him up. If you try a bigger body, they have just enough athleticism, which, combined with their finesse and control, is more than enough to blow past the bigger man. This is a really interesting comparison when you think about it. Luka's performances have garnered immense respect and accolades from NBA fans, media, and players across various eras. His on-court displays have left spectators astounded, becoming a regular occurrence after witnessing a Luka Doncic game. However, no matter how much someone describes Luka's game, its true brilliance only becomes evident when witnessed firsthand. One of the most compelling testimonies about Luka's greatness came from Allen Iverson, a standout player from the past 3 decades. During a conversation on All the Smoke podcast with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, Iverson was thoroughly impressed when Luka's name was mentioned. "That boy's crazy. Wow, something is wrong with him. He is crazy." Iverson's reaction, though brief, speaks volumes about Luka's impact, leaving even the greatest basketball players at a loss for words. It's a testament to Luka's status as a once-in-a-generation talent.